Hello, welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is. It's Cars and Coffee. I really didn't expect anybody to be here. There's been so much rain. I'll include some footage of my office last week, flooding like a river toward the end. There comes trouble. Toasted Traveler, Fox Coffee. Let's get into it. Let's go take a look around.
Oh, yeah, I brought my other beer.
I was looking for his.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I know, I was like, about that one.
Yeah, no, it's right outside.
What are you talking about? I rode the bike. That's the track.
You can mix the clothes.
I've had them for a little bit there. I'm just waiting until they just break on me, and then I get another pair.
I have this, it's horrible. It's like, where do they let water build up? Right on the on-ramps, the exit ramps.
Yeah.
Build right on my it should be like right there.
There was last night, or the other night before last, we were all chilling in the garage. Right down the street, was it right off the end? Some dude in the truck was cruising down. Water running right outside.
Good. How are you?
You can go inside if you want to.
I will. Thank you. You got it so clean. My stuff's all dirty. I didn't even bother trying to clean it up.
I don't take this out much. Weekends. I don't mud in it or anything like that.
I can't get mine out of the yard without mudding right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I got a
But
gravel driveway.
that's why I didn't bring my red pickup, because I couldn't even get it out of my yard to save my life. I'd have to use my 4-wheel drive to get it out.
What part of town do you live in?
Oh, I live over in Anson.
Okay. Oh, God. Yeah.
But,
You got way more than we've got in Tuscola. So.
oh, it's been, yeah, I've been getting like inch and almost every other day getting at least an inch.
I go out there in the backyard and dump out a half inch here, 3/4 of an inch here. I've never gotten a rain the last 2 weeks. It hadn't been at least a half inch. It's crazy.
We had one last week where we had an inch and 3/4 in like 30 minutes.
My boss got stuck in a cooler up in a grocery store, Anson. Not during that.
At that spring market up there?
Yes, sir.
My office is right up the street from that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was
He
water
said-
almost all the way across the highway.
He said I got in there and he said, hey, but he said the store man was about to lock the door and he said, let's get away from this windows. And they all went in the cooler. It's like, yeah,
It was pretty
serious.
rough. Yeah.
Man. It's going to be I don't think, I mean, they're saying this weather season's going to last this way to like August or September.
Yeah.
Complete change. I mean, we wouldn't have been out here last year this time like this. Whew.
It was hot.
100 degrees already.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It was, or at least 90. It's crazy. What do you do in Anson?
I deliver propane
Okay.
section. Yeah.
Okay.
WTG.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I can't believe there's anybody out here today.
Yeah, I looked at the window. It's going to be some more coming, but there was like there was a real good window open. You know, I texted the guy that runs it, the media guy.
Right.
Walking around here. I said, "Y'all going?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "There'll be probably quite a few people out.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Way
Yeah.
more people than I thought."
You and me both.
So was you here like 2 weeks ago then, wasn't you? I think I saw you.
I might have been.
Yeah, and you had a red diesel or something like that. What'd you have?
I've got a 392 swap in that little pickup.
Okay.
Basically got the same motors in my Silver Ram over there in that little pickup.
Okay. Oh, nice.
The one in the red pickup's out of a car, but I mean that's
Did you have to do a body lift or anything to get it to fit? Fit went in pretty good.
they're pretty well bolted right in. I mean, they did a lot of modifications to stuff, but
Right.
as far as fitting in the motor mounts and stuff, it pretty well bolted right in.
They got a lot of guys they're putting LS motors in these, which I just think I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put a gas motor in one, but
Mm-hmm.
they're putting Duramaxes in them. They got guys building cross-member kits and stuff now to put Duramaxes in. And then the one I want to do, though, if I had the money, I'd do a 5.9 Cummins.
Yeah.
I mean, the Cummins engine wasn't really ready when this thing was developed. That'd been a better motor. That'd been the best motor to put in this thing.
A lot of people ask me why I didn't get the diesel in my pickup over there, and I was just like, I pull stuff, but I don't pull over 10,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really
So
need.
you a ham guy?
What's that?
Is that your truck there? So is that ham
That's
antenna?
just Citizen Band.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I've had some mixed, ham Citizen Band multi-band radios, but
Yeah. It's easier now than ever to get your license. Of course, now they charge you, I think it's $35 to get your license now, but it's 10 years.
I think the radios that I had, there was only about 20 frequencies that were in the ham wavelengths or in regulated wavelengths.
Yeah.
So I've never.
They're pretty active. There's a lot of guys on the repeaters. There's a good set of repeaters around here, and the cool thing is there's a repeater in Albany. You could probably hit it. It's on the top of the hill there as you come into town, Albany. That's linked to a whole bunch of them up in Fort Worth up into Oklahoma. So, and this also they have a link. They have it's called an Echo Link. If you're a ham operator, you can do Echo Link, which is like you can do it over a computer. It's like VoIP. So I can set it at my house with my radio and talk to my son in Fort Worth. He's a ham guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his ham license. Or if I'm like in this part of town and I can hit the repeater, I can talk to my son. You know, he's sitting on his balcony in Fort Worth because all these repeaters are linked through RF.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a delay, you know, so you have to kind of be careful when you're keying up. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never messed with any of that stuff. I've known people that did.
You
but
can buy a book and study and go in there. They do a test. They do free testing at the Abilene Library once a month, like first Saturday of every month. And you can go there and take your test, get your license, get your ticket. You know, about 5-6 days later, your call sign gets generated and you're on the air.
I guess a lot of the off-road radio stuff now, it's not regulated either.
It is. It's the GMRS, I think is what everybody uses, and you don't have to take a test, but you have to have a license. And you just go on the FCC's website and get a license.
It's basically filing for a permit.
And it's $35 for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And it's for your whole family. So that's different. Like my call sign is just for me, but the GMRS is your whole family. So it's anybody in your family.
We still just do citizen band stuff, so.
Yeah, citizen band's fine. But with the GRMS, you got, 10, 12 miles direct link and good terrain probably with the radios. But there's people putting repeaters up for them too now, too. So that's kind of neat. But the GRMS is, it's a couple steps up from the old cheap blister pack two-way radios you buy at Walmart.
Yeah.
Family radio service, which but
I had an old Cobra in there until last year, and then I had to buy a new unit, and there's been nothing done to it. But I had sideband radio. Well, I don't know if that may be a sideband radio. I can't remember if it is or not.
Is it like still better to find the old stuff and just keep it going, the old radios?
I mean, I've got a lot of old radios, so yeah, I've even got some crystal type radios.
Yeah.
Just don't mess with a lot of the new stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, there's so many drivers over the road have went away from all that anyway. Everybody's on a cell phone. If you need to communicate with anybody, so.
Yeah, it used to be people talked and warned each other of police or speed traps or stuff. Now they don't.
You rarely even hear anybody talking going down the road together.
If you drop a hill and you see a cop and you get down the road an eighth of a mile or something and you flash your headlights, these young people, they don't even know what that means. You're trying to warn them of a speed trap.
Yeah.
And they're like, they don't even know what that means. Yeah, I know.
Different times.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to walk around here and look at some more of the other ones.
Nice to meet you,
everybody,
man.
yeah. My name's Eric.
Mark Shannon.
Mark?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to
I
meet
work
you.
for United Oil and Grease, so
Oh, okay.
we don't compete with you guys that much. Y'all do some diesel and some propane.
I did work for Buckley Oil at one time, so.
Oh yeah.
And-
How long ago was that?
Oh,
There was a guy that worked for them out of Wichita Falls for a long time. His name was Sid Parker. I don't know whatever happened to him. Sid probably way retired a long time ago.
Yeah, I didn't even know him.
He did chemicals. We bought naphtha from him.
Right.
Yeah, mineral spirits. We bought 1,000 gallons a month or something, whatever our farm.
Well, I've brought some over there to your place
Yeah, I
before.
bet you have.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been over there a few times. It's just, let's see, it's been over 10 years since I've been away from there, so.
Yeah. Well, that old Johnson Oil was bought out by United, and I'm not sure where they buy their bulk now, but we get most of our stuff brought in from our San Antonio facility now. We can bring it in totes and drums. I have a big packaging plant down there, so. We used to have a lot of people come in. We had that little 1,000-gallon overhead tank, we just sell it to them by the gallon, but.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Done a lot of that myself.
Yeah. Well, nice talking to you, man.
Likewise.
Have
Yep.
a good day.
Yep, you do the same.
Where's your bike?
Don't make me go home.
Go get your bike, you bitch. I'm doing the same shit you did to me. Don't be a bitch.
All right, that's about it for now. Come join us sometime. Toasted Traveler, Fox Coffee, on South 14th in Abilene, Texas. First Sunday, third Sundays, and fifth Sundays. 10 to 1 or 10 to noon. Thanks for watching.